Hi, it's Upper975 and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 on the Xbox, now with added mods. So they uploaded 69 mods with the initial download, and they've already added to that, already. So it's amazing, we're getting lots of mods, there's plenty of new mods to come. There's some that I'm really looking forward to, there's some that are massively silly. There's one that just allows you to completely cheat, it's called the cheat ring. There's one that allows you to go to level 20. There's one that allows double XP. There's one that gives you a feat at level 2. But there are ones I really like the fact that you can have all costume items. There's one that does underwear that has certain ritual spells, which is like speak to the dead and speak with animals and stuff like that, so you can have roleplay fun no matter what class you are. So there's a wide variety of feats that come from, really useful to, fun for storyline. And I like the fun for storyline, the really overpowered stuff. I'm not that worried about it. It will be fun to do a playthrough, just doing OP stuff just for the hell of it. And it will be fun. I think me and Woody might do a completely overpowered couple of builds for level 20 builds and just see if we can massacre everything. That would be quite fun. I was trying to answer that age-old question of how much experience points do you get for killing the Cambion at the opening. So you nick his sword, that's one thing, but killing him in honor mode with only one character is not the easiest, especially when they get moves away from the Nautiloid tanks you've placed around him. So that didn't really help me. As you can see here, I'm basically just blowing up the Illithid more than I'm blowing up him because he's too far away from most of those explosions. And I leave him on 34 hit points. That's still decent. That's close. Just a few more hits. If that Mind Flayer hits a bit more successfully, that could easily have been a kill. And that was with a sorcerer. So I decided to set upon myself of an evening to set about, while waiting for the mods to drop, trying to kill the Cambion over and over again. And I tried it a fair few times. Unfortunately, I was just not able to do it. Though I gotta say, I should have probably stuck with magic users doing it because they get good percentage to hit chance on touch spells against him. But once the other two Cambions come in, they wreak havoc. And it's fine. You can be dying and still escape, but you can't have died. So, I tapped out on this attempt. I kept going. I tried different characters, different things. For some odd reason, he dropped the weapon every single time that I did this. Every time, almost first time he dropped the weapon. And then me and Woody started an honor mode playthrough, and didn't drop the weapon. And I was being the paladin, so I really wanted the weapon. So there you go. That's the way it goes. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. This attempt, was close. Again, most of these attempts were close. The problem I had is just damage output consistency. This was a rogue attack, I think. Or was it a warlock? This might have been my warlock or rogue. I can't remember which. But I tried different builds, different characters. As you can see, if you leave it too late and these guys come in, they do wreak havoc. And once Bless is gone, your percentage chance of hitting anyone is really poor. But there we go. 27 hit points, that's pretty close. But yeah, maybe I should have stuck around. The two biggest damaging things you've got is cause wounds, and I would say using a lot of stuff that boosts up your hit chances, like Bless. What I was doing was blessing and then resting at the start and coming in with a decent amount of 8 turns of Bless. And I did, it literally, the blowing up the canisters is so random. Sometimes you're just like, how is he left with this much health? What the hell happened there? And you've got to get lucky. It's down to, a lot of it is down to the amount of damage the Illithid does and how many times he gets stunned by the Illithid. Because the longer you can keep the Illithid alive, the more chance you've got. But like I say, if you leave it too late, these guys come in and just start killing everyone. There's not a lot you can do against them. I I moved through character classes and cheesy builds. You know, 2-weapon fighting was quite useful. 2-weapon fighting with a potion of speed, got a decent amount of attacks in. I tried Ranger. Ranger was quite good because I had the bird for Rend Sight, and I managed to Rend Sight twice, which, if you Rend Vision, it gives everyone advantage against the opponent and him disadvantage on his attack rolls. So yeah, I really did like that. The Rend Vision was really useful for helping people lay damage down because it just increases their chances to hit. You know, which was useful. But ultimately, if you stick around too long, those guys just absolutely mully you and finish you off. This was a brave attempt, but unfortunately, ultimately, it completely failed. I stuck around too long, and here comes the cavalry to wipe me out. You'll see here, like, straight away, douche, on mode done. So that was my Ranger. I moved through the character classes, and I did succeed in doing this and answer the question, but I'm leaving that for part 2. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourite mods are. My personal favourite is the underwear that allows you to have the spells, because it just means more roleplay options. I also like the fact that you can add religion to paladins, which makes sense to me. There's a lot of good roleplay choice stuff that's been added, which is great. And ultimately, I'm looking forward to trying all the mods. I'm really looking forward to them adding in the feats from Tasha's Cauldron, because I play a lot of bards and I'm a nerd for the feats out of Tasha's Cauldron, especially Fey Touched is a feat that I will always take. You know, the extra spells, etc. Very, very useful. And yeah, I got close a few times, but you know, I failed ultimately a few times as well. And yeah, it was a good fun evening messing around. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching.